Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful souls. It is Monday again, and I'm going live a little bit earlier than usual. And I was mentioning this some weeks back that I want to keep this program going, and in the same keep it flexible. Don't force myself to be there every Monday at the same time, because then it will not go accordingly to how I want to live my life based on both principles of the feminine and the masculine. And the feminine, it's always inviting us at fluidity, at feeling what feels right for us and going accordingly. And as this program, it is for understanding better the cycles of the moon and allowing ourselves to look inside using the moon energy, then I'm going with the flow. And today, right now, at the moment that you are watching, or at the moment that you know that this video was live, was recorded, our full moon, it's happening. It's the exact time. Full moon means the moon in opposition with the sun. The sun is in Leo, the moon is in Aquarius, and there are a lot of other aspects that are happening at this moment. I'm gonna go one by one. There are three major aspects. So first, let's talk about a T-square, or what in astrology we look at 90 degrees angles. Right now, as I was saying, the moon is on one side, the sun is on the other side. It can be beautiful if you actually have a clear sky today and view towards the horizon to see her rising. It's beautiful. It's a magnificent show when we have the view. So they are in opposition. And when we are talking about a T-square, means that right here, down here, 90 degrees with both these positions, it's another planet. In this case, we are talking about Uranus in Taurus. And let's see, Sun in Leo, it's all about bringing our light into the world. It's all about all the sun qualities. When we think about the sun, what do we think about? We think about a star that it's at the center of our galaxy, so it's being in the center. We think about a star that it's so generous in giving us light and warmth. It is also these qualities that we are looking at when we have the sun in Leo. It's being generous, it's giving to others, it's even if we are able to assume this role in the center of something, knowing that this gives us the power to give, not to take. So we have these energies on one side. On the other side, we have the full moon in Aquarius, the polarity of Leo, it's Aquarius. And Aquarius is this collective mind. So on the other side of being in the center and looking at my gifts and looking at what I have to give, as Leo is doing, the Aquarius is taking this quality of understanding what is it that is our gift, what is it that we can give, and brings in the collective mind, brings in the awareness that if we truly inhabit and if we truly own our own uniqueness, if we truly look at our gifts and own them and give them further, then the collective mind, the collective consciousness we are all creating, it will be one of innovation, it will be one of uniqueness, it will be one of creativity, it will be one where everything is happening for the best of everything else and of everyone in this community, in this collective. So I think this full moon comes with with this question and with bringing to light what is it that we are doing as humanity, what is it that we are doing as a collective. And of course, in the times that we are living, all it's coming to surface, not only our gifts and our uniqueness, but also our rotten, our shadowy sides as society. And I think here comes the T square, these 90 degrees aspects with Uranus in Taurus, which is an earth sign. And Uranus is the planet of discord, is the planet of innovation, is the planet of chaos, because we can only have innovation when we have chaos. We can only have innovation when we have spontaneity. And that's not disciplined at all. That's not order. So I think we are living these days with this energy of bringing to light things that are coming from the earth, Taurus, that can be unexpected, that can be shocking, and that can require from us really unique and innovative solutions so we can tackle, heal, and transform everything that is coming to surface that is not light, that is not good, that is not beautiful, that is not pleasurable. So this is one of the aspects that we are having connected today with this full moon. Another aspect is that in the same day today, Venus, our planet of relationships and our planet of abundance, is conjunct, so it's coming in the same place as the north node of the moon. And the north node of the moon, the one that is pointing the direction, it's in Gemini. So this conjunction, this coming together of Venus with the north node, I think it's a clear indication for us where is it that we need to go, where is it that we need to put our resources, where is it to take the next step in our relationship. It's where Gemini, it's pointing right now. The north node is in Gemini. So Gemini, it's a sign of communication. It's all about communication. It is a sign of million different perspectives. That's why we have the sign of Gemini with two faces looking in opposite direction, because Gemini is that part of ourselves that can gather and can host completely opposite information and not be in conflict with it. On the contrary, be able to host opposing perspective and be okay with it. It's a little bit of uh, what sometimes I call in conversations the phrase of let's agree to disagree, to be able to have a conversation even if we are with completely different points. Gemini does that. And this alignment with Venus, it's pointing that our relationships and our resources need that capacity right now to communicate and to host all different points of view. This is the second point aspect that is happening today. And third, from the major aspects, because there are always much more things to look at in the astral map. The third aspect that is happening today is that Mars, our warrior, our masculine energy, it's at a 90 degrees angle with Jupiter, the one that is the giver of luck, the planet that expands. And they are both Aries. It's our warrior. It's in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, and Jupiter. It's in Capricorn. So this T square, usually T squares 90 degrees angles come with a challenge, comes with something that we need to overcome, comes with pressure. But I always look at it from a constructive point of view. It's something that it's good. It's something that is making us grow. It's something that it's forcing us maybe to transform. It's a little bit like the carbon that becomes a diamond. Diamond needs a lot of pressure in order to become the precious stone that it is. So I think that 90 degrees aspects, it's also like us receiving maybe this pressure in order for us to grow, in order for us to shine brightly. And Jupiter in Capricorn, it's going retrograde right now, so its act force strength is not that strong. Nevertheless, it is an invitation for us to reflect, to look backwards, to look at our relationship with the system, with governments, with schools, with politics, with big corporations, with our own status and how we look at our work and career, reflecting on that and being challenged by Aries that wants to move forward, being challenged by this masculine energy that is very strong in Aries, that wants the spark to be created and the movement to be forward. So these are the energies of today. It's a very powerful full moon. Just allow everything to happen and to move through you, no matter what that is. It's a time to be gentle. It's a time to take really, really, really good care of yourself and allow any insight, any unexpected event, any encounter with other people to really be guided by the energy of the heart, to really invite in your space clear communication, invite in your space the capacity to hold opposite points of view, invite in your space the capacity to let go and the capacity to plant new seeds, and trust the impulse, trust the call to action, trust that bigger force that is calling you. We are all hearing it. We just need to trust it. So I'm gonna stop here with the astrology of today. As the week is going to carry on, today and tomorrow we are in the energy of the Aquarius with the full moon. So any ritual that you want to do of releasing and of gratitude, it's these are good days to do it. After this, the moon is going to go into Pisces. Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to have the water energy. We are going to have the very subtle, intuitive energy that hopefully is going to help us process and take it to a bigger level. Everything that happened during this weekend at the beginning of this week. And by the end of the week, Moon is going to go into Aries. There is going to join Mars and other aspects we are going to have. So it is going to be an interesting time to see what is it that we want to put in practice, and maybe it's not necessarily now time to start it, but it is using all the insights and all everything that was brought to light during the first part of the week to become a seed. And that seed needs the Aries fire to go inside the earth, and then when it will be time, the seed will sprout. And then during the weekend, we are going to have both of these energies. Some Friday and Saturday moon in Aries, uh, looking what are the seeds that we want to start planting and become more aware of until we get the new moon. And then moon is going to go into Taurus, um, joining with Uranus right now in 90 degrees. So the moon is going to join with Uranus and basically bring home everything that she received at her full illumination. And Monday I'm going to talk a little bit more about what what is that and what will that aspect bring us. Okay, so this was the a little bit the astrology and the energy, the moon energy for the week. Let's go a little bit into a meditative state. Um, I am going to guide you in our hearts, in a place in your heart where we will invite our uniqueness, our gifts to come to us. So then we can have a little bit of more clarity of what is it that we need to put forward in action, and maybe what is it that we need to let go of, things that are stopping us from going forward with our own gifts. Because usually, a lot of times, majority of the times, we are our biggest enemies and we stop ourselves from following what we know it's true for us. If you have any water, I invite you to drink some. Let's keep ourselves hydrated. Aquarius, even if it's an air sign and has to do with a collective mind, it's also depicted as a symbol with the water bearer. He brings the waters. So for me, this is thinking of the stratosphere and then the atmosphere and knowing how water moves through that levels of earth, and then it can be manifested as storms, thunders, rain, snow coming from the sky. So it's the combination of water and air that we have in Aquarius. Okay, all of this to say, keep yourself hydrated and drink some water. So make yourselves comfortable, seated or sitting wherever you are. Place your feet on the ground or make sure you start gaining awareness of all the body parts that are touching any surface. You can close your eyes if you feel safe to do so, or you can just pick a point in any direction and start gazing into that point with eyes semi opened. You can place your hands as it's most comfortable for you on your knees, facing down or facing up, or in your lap. And we immediately jump into the power of our breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Bringing your breath in the lower belly. Maybe allowing sound to come out when you exhale. And with every inhale and every exhale, our body becomes more and more relaxed. Our mind becomes more quiet. Our emotions become more stable. And we bring awareness to our chest, to our hearts. Dropping our shoulders, back and down, opening our chest, rising a little bit our chin, creating space for our heart to shine forward. Connecting with the power of the moon. She shines brightly, she is fully illuminated by the sun right now, bringing forward all her gifts, all her size, all her light. And we call that power in our hearts the expansion, the light, the capacity to be full. We call on to us the capacity to be full of ourselves, here in the most divine and human way possible, being full of ourselves, being completely present, calling all parts of ourselves here and now. And to start visualizing a small point of light in the middle of our chest. And this point is getting bigger and bigger with every inhale and every exhale. It's like our breath is fueling, nurturing, allowing this point of light in our hearts to get bigger and bigger, fuller and fuller, like a full moon. Being able to visualize ourselves sitting completely surrounded by the warm, golden, full moon light, light that is having its source in the middle of our chest, in the middle of our hearts. And we allow ourselves to bask into this energy. We allow ourselves to inhale this energy deeply and exhale it. It's like every inhalation is bringing golden, restorative energy to all of our cells. And every exhalation is bringing out more love, more light, more warmth, more heart energy that it's surrounding us, purifying us, embracing us, nurturing us. From all angles, we are supported by this light. And here in this space, we invite the presence of this full moon, the specific energy of the Aquarian energy, of the Aquarian goddess, of the full moon sister, grandmother, goddess, in whatever image, whatever sensation, in whatever shape or form she's coming to you, allow it to come. We call upon her like calling an old friend to have a conversation with. And we thank her for being here, for coming to us, for replying to our calling. And we ask her to show us, to help us see what is one of our unique gifts. We ask her to be a mirror for us so we can see our gifts, so we can see everything we are capable of, so we can see our power, our light, our strength. And we just receive whatever comes from this mirroring, whatever she's telling us, whatever she's giving to us, we receive. We allow ourselves to see ourselves reflected by her. How is she looking upon us? How is it to see ourselves from her perspective? And we thank her deeply for all her assistance, for all her help, for all her benevolent, warm light. And we ask her, what is it that we can give in return for everything that she showed us, for everything that she gave us or she told us? What is it that we can offer? And we say our goodbyes, knowing that this is just a see you soon. We can always come to this space. We can always keep on building on this relationship with her. And together, let's take 3 complete cycles of breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And we can swallow saliva several times, relaxing our throat, bringing back awareness to our body. And with every inhalation and exhalation, the moon-lighted circle around us is becoming smaller and smaller. The heart energy expanded. It is returning to its source, to our chest, to our heart, becoming again a small dot of light. We bring together our palms, our hands in front of our chest, closing like this bubble of light, of heart energy, this sacred space of reflection, of love, of compassion. Thanking ourselves for this experience, thanking each other, and bowing our heads to our hearts, bowing like this, the wisdom of the mind to the wisdom of the heart. And we raise our chins, we move our body, we take any stretch that it's necessary, we open our eyes if they are not already open. And using the energy of this meditation, I'm just going to draw today from the Divine Feminine Oracle. And I'm going to draw, okay, cards are jumping. I'm going to draw three cards. One is already out, so I'm going to leave it as a guide. And I'm going to ask the cards, what is it that we need to let go of? Or what's the assistance that we need in order to be able to let go, to release what's holding us back? I'm going to ask, what is it that we need to pay attention in this present moment? What is the message that we need right now? And I'm going to ask a guidance for the future, for the next period. What is it that we need in order to be able to integrate everything that is being revealed right now? So the card that jumped is the White Buffalo Calf Woman. It's coming from the North American indigenous tradition. And her message is, she's the prophetess of the sacred way. And she's telling to us that my heart is a compass, the path of love is true abundance. And I think if we see, she has behind her back a full moon. And if I connect with what's happening right now in the world, and America is just at the top of my consciousness, because I've been watching one of the subjects that are coming to light there, and it's not only there, it's happening all over the world. It is the fact that all the human trafficking, I don't know how to call it, issues or challenges that we are dealing with, it's coming to surface. So may we be able to follow the sacred way, to follow the heart, and follow the compass of love. And let's see the three cards that I pulled. So when I asked for the past, what is it that we need to let go of, or what is the assistance that we need in order to let things go, we have Yamanja. She's Afro-Brazilian goddess, the goddess of all that flows. She says, I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. And the message for me here is that we have her assistance to let it flow. If we want to let go of something, not holding on to it, but just let it flow. The same way that the same water doesn't go twice under the bridge, we cannot hold on to things that are no longer meant for us. And we have her energy of flowing to assist us in this letting go. The card for the present and what do we need to pay attention to in this specific moment is Sarada Devi. She is the Divine Mother, and she's telling us that unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. being able to let go of any judgment and be in love, connecting with the Divine Mother. And the message that is coming from what is it that it's coming in the future, what is it that we can receive assistance from, is Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. And she's telling us, I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. I think these are beautiful cards. If we are letting go, abundance comes, keeping our present all the time in unconditional love. My dear ones, today was a long video. I'm wishing you amazing full moon insights, realization, many blessings for this upcoming week. And I'll see you next Monday.